Good morning, Nick, Ian, and Jack. Nice to have you in class today. Uh, Today is Tuesday, April 19th, last week of the class, last week of the course. Hoping you three are doing well today. Maybe I should start off by just asking if you guys have any questions this morning. Questions? Guys have any questions about your marks? Sort of looking at some marks right now, just seeing how everyone's doing.
Do we get an extra 20 marks for showing up to the last class?
Nick, it doesn't hurt to be here and participate. So I always look favorable on those that are, come in and attend classes, and even if there's not a ton going on. So, like I say, it doesn't hurt. And how are you doing in your marks?
I'm good. I'm just joking.
Yeah, you just need to get some of the modules done, right?
Yeah, I have a few modules. I think a portion of mine was I missed the discussion boards. So
Is that
I
what's
can't
happening?
ask. Yeah, those are the ones that I missed. I did two of them and then just forgot to do the rest.
Yeah, that's not going to help you. But
Yeah,
you have the last module to do, right?
the very last one, right? Is that this week's?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's 3%
Okay.
possibly. Plus, did you do the ethics in sports?
I think I did.
I see it not no markup there for you on the ethics in sports.
I'll double check. Sometimes it doesn't confirm that it's in, so I had to go back for a lot of them.
Yeah, I would redo the ethics in sports for sure.
Okay.
And even if you want me to, let's have a look here. What's that one over there? Yeah. Like even your the first ticket pricing quiz is not the greatest for you. I don't think anyone did really good on the first one, but that one could be a little better. All the rest aren't too bad actually. Nicholas,
Yeah, I see this one here.
if you even if you want me to open up any of the discussion boards, like if you have the time to do it this week, I don't mind opening a few discussion boards for you to do.
Yeah, I might be able to do them.
Just you give me a message on which ones you want open, and I'll open them for you.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right, so I think they're worth, is it 2% each or something like that?
Hmm.
Yeah, they're worth 2%.
Yeah, 2% each. So for participation, I don't mark them as far as grading them as like it's either pass or fail on those. So if you do your original post and two responses, you get your marks for each one of them.
Okay.
So it's a pretty easy way to get your marks bumped up if you haven't done those. Jack.
Oh,
How about yourself, Jack?
I'm doing pretty well for the K-Sims.
Yeah.
Just like the only thing that I didn't do well on was the discussion boards. I did most of them. It's
Mhm.
just I didn't respond, so I only got 1 mark.
Well, same thing, Jack. If you want some discussion boards open to get, if you're looking for marks, it's an easy
Yeah,
way to
I'll
get marks up.
yeah, I'll email you some of the things if you could reopen it.
Yeah, because both you guys could, you know, get up into the 70s easy, right?
Yeah.
And Ian, you're doing all right?
Yeah, everything's good for me, I think.
Awesome. That's good. Good. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, we got Malcolm. Hey. Malcolm, what's going on? And Malcolm, you're going to need to complete some of those challenge phase modules. And Brandon, it looks like I'm just sort of going through some overview of some stuff. It looks like you're doing okay. All right, well, it is the final class of this course. It's week 14. It's been pretty steady as far as the workload in this class. It's been, other than the week you've had your presentation, everything else has been pretty steady with discussion boards and quizzes and the modules. So I would say it's a lot of work, but it's spread out. So it's not like all in 1 week or all in a few weeks. It's like every week there's a bit to do. So if you kind of stayed on top of it, you could definitely, you know, get through it without any struggle. But if you leave it, if you left it till now, there is a lot, it could be a lot of work to do, but you know, doing the sims, they're all still open. You have until this Friday to complete all the different sim modules, the quizzes and the challenge phases. So that gives you another 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, including today, so almost 4 days. And if you do, I was going to say to Nick, if you want some discussion boards open, maybe I'll just open all the discussion boards. How about that? Then you guys don't have to ask to have any open. So what I'll do is open them. You know, for you that are looking for a few more marks. And we'll do that right now, okay? Let's just take me a minute to get this display until Friday. Okay, if you guys just be patient, I'll get this done. Why does that not come up? Hopefully everyone's staying healthy during this time that it seems like everyone's getting COVID. It's been it's been kind of going through everywhere. I find like a lot of my friends have got COVID the last few weeks. I got through that at Christmas, but maybe I'll get it again. Who knows? Anyone know anyone do you guys know anyone that's got COVID twice? Just updating these things. What I'll do is I'll put out an announcement as well that these are available, so it's not, you know, because I want to make sure, you know, sometimes people had things to do, we're busy. Be no excuse for not getting a passing mark if everything's open. Really, the only one, if you didn't do your presentation, then you're going to lose those marks. There's 2 more to do. The 22nd. I have to close one Friday though. Can't keep any open any longer than Friday because I have to calculate all these final marks. Okay. So for you 4 that are in class, it looks like Malcolm left. Discussion boards are open, so if you missed any discussion boards, let's get at it. You know, you guys can definitely improve your marks. Okay, so Nick and whoever else, go for it, because usually it was about the low teens, like 13, 14 people participating in the discussion board each week, and that's like half the class. So we have 23 in the class. maybe a bit more, maybe like 55-60% of the class is participating. So it's an easy way to lose marks, but an easy way to get marks too. Okay, so let's get to the final sim. I believe I already have it open. Let's find out where I put it here. Okay, let's go to the sim. I will share it in a moment. Okay, the GM Advanced Sports Franchise. Let me go right into let's open up the case briefing first. Have a quick look at it. Whoops, hold on a second. This one here. Okay. It should be showing. Okay, you're GM of this Gladiators football team. You manage many of the decisions. And in the learning phase, step-by-step instructions will guide you through the decisions you face as a GM of a practice football sports franchise. You'll work to build a profitable team. The many tasks you'll be faced with include ticket pricing, negotiating television broadcasts, concessions, social media, and much more. A written guide of additional actions that will help you is included on page 2. Then we have the challenge phase here. And I did set the challenge phase so you can try it multiple times. So there's no limit on the challenge phase or the learning phase for that fact. And only your best grade will count. Okay, I didn't realize that. So if you do it once, get a good grade, and you're worried about not getting a good grade the second time, it looks like only your best grade counts. So keep that in mind. Okay, so tips and strategies for this one. So preparing for the season, we have all these things to do. Sell TV rights, review players off field issues, that's the ethics, build concessions, set up promotions for social media, traditional media, and then that's before the season, and then during the season, dramatically change ticket prices, adjust concessions based on estimated attendance. We've looked at that every sim pretty well. Okay, so let's try this and see how we do. Go back to here. Okay. Alrighty, what's going on? One of 22 steps. We have 13.8 million cash. The season's profit is 0 so far. Okay. And oops. All right, let's see. In this case simulation project, you are GM of the sports franchise and you will control all decision-making tools in the simulator. This learning phase will cover decisions that were not available in the more classic GM sports franchise case simulation project. Specifically, it will cover pricing, TV rights, concessions, social media, the role of ethics and player management. Okay, we got lots to think about. I got a runny nose. This case sim begins in July, well before any games are scheduled. This allows you to take advantage of more sophisticated pricing strategies and to accept TV broadcast offers. Sorry, guys. Oh. Okay. Didn't mean to sneeze in the microphone there. It will be important to use this approach to lock up TV deals early. Click reports, event reports, and click forward arrow 3 times. Okay. Reports, event reports, and click the forward arrow 3 times. 1, 2, 3. To view games in October. Look at the estimated demand. 10, 30, 20, 20, 16. This is the estimated number of fans who attend the game. Demand is low for the first game in October. What's the highest demand? Well, this is pretty simple. It's 30,000. Okay. Well, let's make these questions a bit tougher. Okay, here's one area where making decisions early pays off several months ahead of time. You know that the game in October 8th is expected to have very high demand. Your opponent, the Cobras, are a big draw. That means you can raise prices substantially on that game before any tickets are sold. This practice of setting different prices for different games based on demand is called variable pricing. Estimated demand greater than your seating capacity, about 19,000. That means the sellout is extremely likely. So hit actions and ticket prices. Move that over just a touch. Check the box for October 8th. So what we're doing is we know in advance that this game is going to be a big draw, 11,000 more than you have seats for. So let's set the 6 prices from top to bottom for this game. So it's going to be 35, tab, 45, tab 50, tab 60, tab 65, tab 80. Set ticket prices. Hit OK. Click close. And click next. Actions, television rights. Okay, actions, television rights. Right at the bottom. Look at the offers to broadcast your game's franchise. At the top of the form, there are 8 games, 1 to 8. The season, including estimated demand, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 30, 20, 20, 16. On the left-hand side are the network's names and the amounts of their offers. Each row represents an offer. Been through that before. There's some games that don't have any offers. For example, EXPX is offering $396,000 for the 2 first games. Indicates the light blue rectangle is available. How much does Dual Vision offer, and what games does it include? Dual Vision, $396 in 2 games, 19 and 24. Your goal is setting up TV offers to identify the ones that will end up yielding you the best profit. We know that. Okay, there are several factors to consider in making this decision. First, you'll consider the estimated demand for the game. It might not be obvious, but it can actually hurt profits. We found out before that if you sell advertising or the TV rights to a game where there's low demand, you might even drop it even lower. That's possible. Find that first you'll consider the estimated demand for it might not be obvious, but you can actually hurt profits if you broadcast a game with low demand. If the game is broadcast on TV, some potential ticket buyers may stay home to watch a game. Conversely, if a game is almost certain to sell out, it must almost always make sense to get money for broadcast rights. So which network offers includes games with the lowest estimated demand? Okay, we're looking at ESPX, Wolf, and Duovision. Yes, these ones right in here, lowest demand, and they're TV rights. So we don't know if we're going to be selling those games or not. Next. Yes, because the estimated demand of those games is low, only 10,000, it might not be in your best interest to take any of these offers from those 3 networks. However, in the challenge phase, it might not be so simple to rule out offers like this, since an offer might include games with both high and low attendance. Okay, so you have to keep your eye on that, high and low attendance. So high attendance, you want to sell the rights in these 20,000 ones, but low attendance, if they have if there's a bundle where they're offering the 10 and or the lower attendance games and the higher ones, you may have to make a decision there. Next, you'll look at the offer amounts. Of the offers from ABC, Netflix, and Sky Cable, which has the highest dollar amount? ABC, well, that has the, we don't have to go look any further because that is the highest one, ABCD. Okay, next. Let's look in. Okay. So the offer from ABCD is looking good. Now let's look at a third factor in choosing TVO, or schedule conflicts. The offers from ABCD and Netflix contain the same games. Here. Yes, but who offers more money? Same again, so you can't accept both, but ABCD offers higher. So check the ABCD box. Notice that the conflicting offer from Netflix now becomes unavailable. Sky Cable doesn't conflict with ABCD offers, so also check Net or Sky Cable. All right, click accept offers to finalize your decision. Accept offers. So we're not going to sell the TV rights for the low attendance games. We're just going to sell the 2020s and 16. Okay, accept offers. Hit OK. Next. Concessions. Okay, let's look at concessions now. So click actions, concessions. You will start with no concession stands. So let's look at how many you need to build. The estimated demand for your first game is 10,000. We knew that, right? Right down here. Well, actually, oh. 10,000. Let's assume that you always staff each stand with 6 employees, the most possible, and each employee can handle 700 customers as shown on the concession window right here. So with 6 times 7 equals 4,200, so each stand can handle 4,200 customers. Given the attendance of 10,000 fans and capacity of 4,200 fans per stand, how many stands do you need for your first game? Round up. Well, 2 of them would be 84, still not quite 10, so we're going to have to say 3. And if you want to save some money, you might try and squeeze 2. So next 2. Build additional stands. Okay, enter 3 right here because we're going to build 3 stands because you don't have any yet. It's going to cost us a little bit there. The cost will come out of your profit for the season. Click OK, we did that. With your stands built, you can now open them. Enter 3, the concession stands, and enter 6 for the number of employees per stand. All right. The form shows you the cost for the 6 different concession items you can sell. Right here, cost per unit. The sports stadium provides an opportunity to sell concessions well above the cost. What would be the price for popcorn if you charge 6 times your cost? So popcorn is that times 6. So we take, if you have your little handy dandy calculator beside you, 0.86 times 6 equals, I'm going to say it's 516. All right. I probably could have done that without a calculator, but all right. 6 times the cost, but those are the, it sounds high, but those are the profit. We know the profit margin when you go to the theaters for popcorn and drinks are super high. You always end up spending more on popcorn and drinks than you do on the show. Enter 516 right here. 516. And we've done the math for you for the rest. Well, thank you very much. All right. So we're going to put in 570 here and $5 here and 570 here and 430 and 420. Whoops. Okay. Finally, you need to determine how much of each concession item you need. The average consumption is proportion of fans that will likely buy a given item. To use the average consumption, multiply it by the estimated attendance for the game. In the form, you can see the average consumption of popcorn is 0.4. Well, we know that 10,000 are coming in. So 10, 1, 2, 3 times 0.4 equals, okay, 4,000. I guess they want us to put 4,000 in here. That's probably what they're going to tell us right here. Yep. And they've told us, they figured out the rest for us. So we're going to put 5 here and 2. Hopefully everyone's following along. And 4 and 6 and 2. Click OK. Okay. Take care of that. Takes care of the concession setup in the challenge phase. It will be especially important to carefully plan how many stands to build for the maximum profit. So don't build too many stands. So, you know, if you have that $50,000 per stand, make sure that you're not building too many extra ones. So anyways, you get as many tries as you want in the challenge phase. So experiment. It will also be important to remember that if the demand for a game is low, it is advantageous to leave some stands closed. Exactly. Click next. Don't open them if you don't need them opened. There's one step left to prepare for the season. Estimated demand for the first game is low, 10,000. So you run a social media ad to improve ticket sales. Click Run To button and select September 3rd. Okay. All right, we're just running it to September 3rd. Now it's a week before the first game. It's a good time for promotion. So you're selecting a time to run the promotion right here. Click Actions and promotion social media. Your first game is already selected, September 10th. Notice the heads up. Or hold on. Notice the heads up. What are they talking about here? Oh, heads up. Sorry. Your ad should contain the names of both teams, the name of the stadium, and the date of the event. Okay. Okay, for the headline, enter Practice versus Stallions. Any spelling mistakes? Okay. Practice is the name of your team for the learning phase. For text, enter September 10th at Practice Stadium. Okay, and it tells us a heads up. Your ad contains all the important elements. Okay. Did the heads up disappear once you entered? Yes, because all the necessary information is now present. We're good. See what else is on here. This is September. Ad preview. I don't know what that is up there. Nope. Now we get to choose our audience, maybe. Okay, we'll hit next. Oh, next click choose image. Right here. The first image is good, so we're going to select that. Okay, scroll down to the section, choose your audience. It will help your ad greatly to narrow your target audience. All right, the number displayed under audience is how many people fit the specifications selected. Currently, it displays 7,920,000, the widest possible audience. Under interest, check the oh my goodness. Under interest, check the checkbox for football. What happened to the audience figure when you check football? So with not checked right here, 7.9, check football, 1.485. It dropped to about 1.5 million. Perfect. Next. That's good. Platforms will now show your ad to only people interested in football. Okay. In the challenge phase, you can improve the ad performance by targeting other interests of potential related to football. Scroll down to the section campaign budget and schedule for the campaign name. Enter ad 1. The budget amount, enter 40,000. They're telling us what to do here. Okay, a good starting point In the sim, the social media platform charges you each time your ad is displayed an impression. They continue to display it until your budget is used up or at end date of your campaign is reached. Click book ad. Okay, so start date, it's going to run on, end the run on, okay, so like it's a few later, so it is going to it's going to run a few times, so it's going to cost more than 40,000. Okay, it's going to be, I think it runs once per week. Click book ad. I'm not changing anything. Book ad. Okay, your ad has been booked. To check on ad effectiveness or cancel the ad, use the booked ads area at the bottom of this form. Okay. Ad area. Okay, right here. I guess it's just actual, so 40,000, just looking at this. So that's going to be the cost for that time period, I think. Let's see what happens. Click close. Next. Okay, it's time to run through your first game. Click the start button and let the simulation run until it automatically stops. Maybe I'll just move that out of the way a bit. Let's get the view over here to the stadium so we can see how the stands are doing. Okay, start. Here we go. Here comes a game. Oh, we look at, there's some upper level seats that are cheaper seats where it'd be too expensive. In the event report, which just pops up, we sold over 14,000 tickets. So we can see our tickets right here, 14,124. That's the boost you got from the social media, but under customer comments, there are complaints about concessions. Yes, because we only planned for 10,000. You weren't ready for the 14,000. The challenge phase, you'll need to anticipate how a decision in one area affects another. So by increasing your social media, you're going to have to say, oh, I might need more concessions. All right, now look at the title bar of the event report, which shows your team's performance. They lost 17-9. Okay. Your team lost, so fans will be less interested in future games. You want to start winning games as soon as possible. Click close on the event report. Actions, player management. Looks like we're going to get some good players, maybe. Eric Moore is a stronger quarterback. So check the box next to Eric Moore. Sign. And it's also help your team to release your weakest quarterback. Your weakest quarterback would be probably Stanley. Receptions, yeah. Stanley is, his pass completion is lower and his interceptions are higher. We'll click next. Time to drop Stanley. Okay, in your players, check the box beside Stanley and release player. Click close. Now let's see the next game. Click start button. Okay, see what happens. Even less attendance, but you won up here at the top. Let's see what happened here. Look at the event report. It appears your team won, but there are other problems. I can't believe they have Eric Moore in the team. I'm not giving them any of my money. Well, might have some social media or some ethical problems there. Ice cream is too high. Well, a few people don't like that. That's okay. Price of popcorn is too high. That's okay. The line's too long. That's okay. Price of the bottle soda is too high. So really, it's this Eric Moore. Eric's more presence on the team is what they're upset about. Click next. Click this link, sporting the sport news. Read about Eric Moore. He's engaged in unacceptable behavior off the field, sexual assault. A second incident under review. August This is in August, so it's just before you, after, or before you signed, so you should have known about this. The official statement from the team was available, no official statement was available from the team. Sentencing is not likely to occur before the start of the season. Okay. Okay, let's see what, so attendance fell under 8,000. What was that? Yeah, 7,500. Click close on the event report. Okay. You need to find a player to replace Eric Moore. Well, you're just going through players here. Busy GM, player management. Okay, Eric Moore. Who else is a good player here? Probably Kenneth Espinoza, I'm saying, is the best other. Yes. So let's get Kenneth in there. Sign the player. Imagine we're releasing Eric Moore. Close. We're going to close that. Let's see how the next game goes with the QB. Hit the start button. People should be happy about this. Oh, looks like more people showed up. And you won. Okay, 17-10, you won. Let's see how the game goes. Click this. They lost. They won. Yes, they won. Hit next. They won with no complaints about the players. That's good. Look at the main big. The line's too long. I'm not getting anything. Concessions. Okay. Could close the event report. Okay. Click report. What? I just thought it said. I guess I should have left that one open. But I said click close. Okay. Click events reports. Event reports. The estimated demand for October 8th. Oops. October 8th is 35,000. Over. The estimated demand for October 8th increased from 30 to 38. Well, mine's just 35, so maybe we did something wrong. But anyways, because of your winning streak. Okay, I'm not sure where they got 38 from, but it says 35 on mine. What actions can you take to benefit this increased demand? You can increase ticket prices, sign less expensive people. So I'd say increase ticket prices. That would be what you want to do. You know the demand is almost twice as much as your stadium can hold, so you want to increase your ticket prices. Right, it's a great opportunity for dynamic pricing in which you change prices after some tickets have been sold. That's okay, based on the changes in demand in the event report calendar. Click details. Oh, event report calendar. Click details for the game of October 8th. There we go. All right. See how the sales are going. Okay, sales already. You have 39% sold already. Yeah, in the sim, these are good sales for game 1 week or a game 1 week in the future. In reality, ticket purchasing patterns will vary. Click actions and ticket prices. Select October 8th. And let's increase these to 40, 50, 55, 65, 70, and 85. Prices, click OK. Close the confirmation message and click close. Hit the start button. What's this change? Oh, look, you can see that actually the percentage is changing. Oh, it didn't sell out though. Oh, that was not that game. I think we may have missed one of the games, I think, for them on October 1st. What if I click start again? I'm obviously not getting that. 83% sold out here on this game. Whoa. October 8th, 100%. Okay, I guess for some reason I must have been going too fast and had the October 1st game, which was okay, but I went click forward to the October 8th game. Sold 100%. Beautiful. 19,008. Despite raising prices a week before the game, it's still sold out. You made more money than you would have if you left the prices alone. In the challenge phase, dynamic pricing will be an important tool for maximizing profits. So we can see that, you know, when you come down to your concession profit and your other profits, so if you go reports and financials, you can see that your game, well, you had your, that was your concession stands, right? Facilities, the concession stands you built. You made some profit on the first game. Second game, not so good. Third game, fourth game, fifth game. Okay, so October 8th, we made 300,000. So you're doing okay. So you're up. Season profit is 24,000. So you're starting to go into the plus. I don't know why that's probably took a while. 330, 430, 480,000. You had to, you know, you had to make up from this September 7th game. There's a big loss there. What was the big loss? Total revenue. Staffing. I think it's trying to see what caused that to your revenue is to find, okay, so it's your expenses. Yeah, your big expenses here. It was the quarterback, it was, yeah, your low attendance, everything came together, so that's why you lost so much. Alrighty, okay, so we're gonna hit submit. Close sim. So we actually got a perfect mark on that, even though we screwed up a few times, or I screwed up. I'll stop sharing that and ask, does anyone have any questions on those, on that sim? Okay, no questions. Hopefully all of you have been able to work through it. As I was working through it, I went a bit quick, but you can go through it once again on your own, practice once, and go into the GM, or just go straight into the challenge. And let's see what the challenge is looking like. Share. So the challenge, your total profit for the season. Okay, so you're the GM. The season begins in just over 2 months. Your goal is total profit of 7 million. Okay, you control every aspect of the sports management is available in the simulation. So when you go up to actions, everything's available here. Okay, remember to consult page 2 of your case briefing for detailed hints, right? And your current grade, oh, it's only current. Starts you with a 54 out of, I wonder why that's. Probably because you have the 5 million already on hand. So you have to get up to 7 million. Off profit, we have 0 profit, so we have to get up to 7 million profit. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Actions, let's look at the reports, event reports. How many games do you have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8 games, okay. So it's less than $1 million per game. All right. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. If there's no other questions, good luck in the final challenge sim this week. Like I mentioned, the discussion boards are open for those of you that would like to complete discussion boards till Friday. The sims are also open until Friday. If you want any sims reset, just let me know. And other than that, that will end today's class. So thanks for you for attending, and good luck in all your other classes, and good luck graduating if you're graduating, and hopefully you find some employment in what you love doing. So and maybe I'll see you around. You never know. Okay, guys, good to see you. I'm going to stop the recording now. And if you need anything, I'll stay on the line until you're all gone. Okay.